In this episode, we explore the World Heritage listed Kakadu National Park. With so much to see and do, this is just part one of our magical experience of this ancient land. Sit back, grab a drink. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace be your journey. Just arrived at Kakadu National Park and we're just doing a walk out to a lookout. It's a 45-minute walk. It says it's easy, so 800 metres I think it is, return. Nothing like I thought here. It's quite hilly at the minute. I was expecting flat with lots of water, so I'm guessing it looks like that when we get down the bottom, I guess. It's funny how you picture something in your mind and then it's nothing like it. Anyway, I'll have a look. Old mate told us that if you put leaves in the fire, it'll keep the mozzies away. I have to disagree for the minute because the bloody things are flying around everywhere. Even with double air guard on, they're still attacking me.
Turning this corner, we're leaving Yellowwater and heading onto the South Alligator River, which is the main river system that runs through Kakadu. So we call it the main vein or the heart of Kakadu. So I'll pull into this bank where we can see more of the whistling ducks hang out together. So they pretty much spend all day not doing much. You often see them fighting each other. They don't really fight over anything. And then nighttime they fly around most of the night because it's safer up in the air than on the ground where predators can sneak up on them. In with the mud quite nicely. Oh, goodness me. There's a crocodile entering the water on our right hand side. More salties. We have about 30 crocodiles per kilometre. Yeah, you might see jumping fish today, and those are most likely tarpon. Tarpon jump to eat something or jump so they don't get eaten. Feel free to walk up. On our right hand side now in the water. That is a juvenile native. They don't jump at us here. We don't feed them. This is why we say keep everything within the boat.
What are they mainly eating here?
Mainly eating fish here. But they do go for big game sometimes. And when they hunt big game, they hunt creatures of habit. So humans are creatures of habit. That's why I say never.
There's a little croc there.
The crocodile. You see the log here? Right here. Behind that log in the dirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's only little. This arch one right here.
Is water chestnut, and it's the same type of water chestnut that you get in tin cans from the supermarket. And it is native. Follow the inlet. You can see there's a crocodile in the water, and none of the ducks seem too bothered by him.
He's pretty big, huh?
How tall he is.
This bird can break turtle shell with its beak. So it doesn't actually eat the turtle. What it does is the turtle sticks its head up and it thinks it's a snake, so it stabs down into the water.
Croc
I think he's about 4.5 meters. So he's in the water quite a bit. We can't get a good grasp of the size. So bumps on the backs of crocodiles. So you know they're all different colours. So the crocodiles change colour based on the water that they're in. The longer they're in the fresh water, the darker colour they'll become. So you can tell when one's new from the ocean because they're quite a yellowy colour. And saltfish can go their entire life without ever meeting the. That's a juvenile Nanking night heron. The people on the other side of the boat saw a brown bird.
That's nice. In the tree? See in the tree there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see his big leg then.
That's
So the brown bird that people saw on the other side of the river is the adult version of this brown spotty bird on our right hand side. There you go, it's going away.
oh,
So that's a Nanking night heron. T.
oh, yeah.
I will be turning the boat around here because if we go too much further, the water gets a bit shallow and we'll get a bit bogged. Where is it off to? It's not using a man. It's really funny.
Where's he gonna go?
Bamboo, and this bamboo is native. It's not introduced or invasive or anything like that. It's native and it's actually endemic, which means it's only found. So crocodiles can have up to 3,000.
Oh, that's down there. Cruising along. He was there already.
November, December. Jump up and grab you, but they'll jump up and grab someone else.
Beautiful, Lily.
So we're gonna float slowly past it. Oh, never mind. Oh my goodness. Not
Wow.
yeah, big spider web. Like egg thing, egg sacs. Power eagles in the wetlands. So this bird's wingspan is 180 to 220 centimeters. It has incredible vision, so if it was on the top of a 50-story building, it'd be able to see an ant on the ground. It also has polarized vision like the sunglasses, so it cuts through the glare of the water and you can see everything swimming around. When this bird glides, its wings tilt upwards, make a bit of a V shape. You can distinguish it from other birds' ways. Good. Dunk it under the water, lift it up, tie the top up. That could be their water bottle when they went up into the escarpment and areas where they wouldn't see water for a while.
Amelia.
And the sea pods are shaped like old-fashioned shower heads. You'll see them scattered in amongst there. And when the divots or holes in them, that's where the seeds are. And you can eat the seeds. It tastes like a green bean cross an almond.
What is that bird?
Oops, scared it. That's a comb-crested jacana. I'll back the bird up. The only way to tell the difference between male and female white-bellied sea eagles is when they're sitting next to each other, and the female will be the bigger bird as well. These are the water buffalo, and they're not native.
There's a kite up in the tree. Yeah, the kite up there in the tree.
Amelia, this is one short spotted bird.
In the 80s, there was a massive cull which brought the numbers back down to 100,000. But since then, it's doubled again. So there's 200,000 buffalo running around the top end of Australia. In Kakadu specifically, there's 100,000 feral animals, which includes the horses and the donkeys and the pigs. Can anyone at the front see a crocodile in front of us? Oh, no, we're good. I'll pull into the bank now. There's a whistling kite in the tree on our right hand side. We just heard it. The egret with the longest neck is the great egret. There'll be one with a slightly shorter neck, intermediate egret. One with a slightly shorter neck again is the little egret. When they're on the horses and the buffalo, cattle egret. But the water lily bulbs just hang out under the soil. But with all the feral animals, they love to come out onto that field in season. So less water lilies were seen this year than there were last year because of those feral animals. And I'll just head out to this little dead log because I think there's a live, which are those little birds with red on their head. Out here on the floodplain. The sea eagle's on our right at the moment. Another reason crocodiles don't like to go for buffaloes is the horns. Buffaloes tend to use their horns to scratch their butts, so they know exactly where they are and how to use them. So it's just not worth it for a crocodile at all. There are the sea eagles again.
Dancing.
That was funny. We've seen more pink buffalo, which means that they're starting to mutate. So if we start killing more of those healthy buffalo and just let the mutated ones, maybe they'll breed themselves out.
Grab this right here. You grab it because that can keep you safe. Really hold on to these. Really hold on to this.
Copy.
Have a Karindi tasting plate.
What's your beers, Del?
Boy beer, girl beer.
Tune in next week as we have part 2 of the World Heritage Kakadu National Park. Thanks for all your support. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends. Peace be the journey.